So lovely sound. Let's just have them go around the island. That's it for now. Good. You're already at 100. All right. Not enough workers for the industry, but no demand for residential either just yet. Boomtown. I love my wife. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Letterkenny. Alright, so we've unlocked ore specialization, some trams and taxis, so we have some public transit options now, postal service, and the highways that we were waiting for. Ferries, cemeteries, emergency shelters. You know, I didn't check my settings to see if I have disasters turned on. Busy town, 3,800, so more than twice as big. So this is a really big milestone to have to get to. So we're going to be in this zone for a while. Let's make some special buildings here. The hypermarket. Put that back here in this commercial region. It'll fit there. Winter market. It's not winter. Department store. This department store could go... Could go over here? Okay. Didn't do anything bad to the electric. City Hall? What does that give us? Entertainment of 15. A little bit of noise pollution. We could put a City Hall right next to the supermarket. Cinema. Kind of thinking like a cinema could kind of go back in this area. $30 noise pollution, really? I guess. So some of these would normally be super expensive. So maybe I won't do those just yet. Temple complex. Boat museum. We can do a boat museum. Does it not require a road? Do they just walk to it, like, from a park? Here's a road nearby. Tourists and citizens alike will visit it. Let's look at some of these others. The football stadium. I think that we should make a special area for the football stadium, so we'll come back to that. Media broadcast building, festival area, we'll come back to those. Statue of Industry. Statue of Industry will go right over here. Oh, I don't want to tear up those rocks, let's say. Back over here. Statue of Wealth. I'm gonna plop in these all over. Kind of drive some more people into the city. Alright, so let's look at some of our other services that we should try to provide, right? So now we have options for bus depot, bus lanes. That's just bus, let's see. Tram, metro, train, the hubs, which I've heard about. I've heard good things. Let's do mail if we can, post service. So we need to put some post offices in town. We'll do a couple. We'll do one towards the city hall area. We'll do one way over here on this side of town. Service the commercial and industrial area. Let's check in on our fishing. How are you guys doing? 94. So they really do get 100% before they come back around here, so that's pretty cool. So then what does this look like? 9 out of 26 workers. Storing 2 out of 32 tons of fish. So that's something we haven't done just yet. We haven't put in like storage or generic warehouses or anything. Small warehouse, warehouse yard. How big's that? Must be placed at a roadside. So we could do a warehouse across the street. Right there. Then if we take a look at it, balanced. Oh, but you know what? I think I remember hearing about this where fish is not, the fishing isn't the same system as the industry system. So this actually isn't going to benefit us. Okay, let's move it. Let's do something like bring it over here and allow commercial goods to be stored there. Never done that before. Why not? Stuff can come in from out of town and it can go there instead of having to be turned away if they're full. So a lot of our industry is moving out for lack of workers. And I did not turn on my... I'm not used to at all to having to do this because I usually use the mod for auto bulldoze. Do we have anything else out here? Oh, they don't have water and they were mad about it. Not enough educated workers. Well, you gotta work on that one. Do we have universities now? We do not yet have universities, so you're gonna have to deal, bud. So we also have options for park zones. Turn off the brush options. How do you turn off the brush options? Go to another menu? No. Click on one. B? Nope. Click away from this? Yes. There we go. America. America. You guys really are not happy about not enough workers. I guess commercial may have swallowed up a lot. We can expand residential and then we'll come through and clean up the industrial area again. Let's bring the roads down. Okay, let's follow the standard that we started here of skipping every other intersection. Leaving ourselves enough space for stuff in between. And let's do a connection. Let's bring it out some. There's room for a little cul-de-sac here. Let's paint these in. We could go, yeah, we could do this whole area. Steer clear of those, but we will go ahead and grab these. Good on water. We are still good on water. Electricity is going to spread on its own. Sounded like I took out more than I meant to there. Oh, we have some deaths that we need to handle. So in medical, elder care, child care, those are new. Medical, helicopter, sports hall. So graveyard, we could go ahead and put our graveyard down here. We're not as worried. About pollution around the graveyard. Yeah, let's put it over here. Well, I don't know. We don't want to have our hearses have to drive through the industrial area. That's on second thought. Let's put it off this road here. They can either go that way or they can circle around through here. Let's consider also then putting in another hospital back over here. For that, we'll have to run power, I'm sure. All right. Don't know if we want to do buses just yet. You guys get workers soon. I mean, we do have demand for people to move into residential areas. The Fairview residents. Yeah, they ended up moving out over here. This pharmacy. People didn't need medicine. That's what it was. So there's a lot more that we're yet to unlock that came with the new expansion. It's not just this simple fishing. And so I will want to try out some more stuff as we unlock them as we level up, which may be in the next stream for this. We are going to have to get quite a few more people moving in. But now that we have highways, we could connect over here and see if we can expand a bit. Let's move this. Yeah, I'll put you there. That do a weird... No, it's actually okay. Alright, let's take a major road. In fact, we'll do our first 6-lane. No, we just put those power lines, but we'll repair them in a sec. Alright, that road's got to come out to there. There we go. Now, let's do the trick that I did before where we take 2-lane highway, traffic circle, there we go, bigger, plus, yes, plus, not too big, that's about right. We go highway, now we want this to be 2-lane highway. Okay. We also want this to be raised. No, not the move it tool. Oh, we had to upgrade on. Yeah, 2-lane highway. That's what we selected. Okay. But how do we get... we do it here? Elevated pieces. 10 meters? I don't know if that actually did anything, but I think now we could select this. Yes. Of course, we don't want columns in the middle of the road, but we'll rotate. Is that right click? Yes. If we position this just right, I think it'll look okay. Those pillars are just off the roads. That pillar's right there. We'll move the power lines. Yes. Take the power. Cross. That. There we go. Now, we need to work on the on-ramps from this, which shouldn't be too bad. We'll just make a little V here. Can even take this segment. Then do this. And I always want to check and see don't want to give them the option Go left here. We'll mess with the others if we get traffic. Then from here, we have a couple options. Usually we need to go over, up. Oh, come on, power lines, cooperate. There we go, now we can wiggle this back. Oh no, I don't like that one. Undo that. Up and over. Back to the roads. We need one coming off of here. That just turns directly onto the road. I need it to have a little bit more of an on-ramp kind of feel. Just did those. It's way out here. We'll try to mess with the highway stuff later too, the mod that we picked out. I just don't think that it's gonna really work for us until we unlock some more for our city. Alright, so that's one side. Now we have to do this side. This side should be easier. It's elevated, there's nothing in the way. There we go, easy as that. Now let's unpause, see how traffic does. See if we get anybody trying to get off. Their routing was already planned for the most part for this, but we could see if anybody plans on using it. Private vehicles, some trucks want to get off here. That's cool. We're gonna have to watch how they behave right here. They may they'll come up and get right back off again. I like how the bridge looks. Like you're driving off into the future. Yeah, I like the raised traffic circles because you get the option to just connect anything you want to them. Like shape this up just a little bit so it's not too stretched out because it was a nice circle. But yeah, I like the fact that you can connect things to the sides of it. You could just have the road come straight up onto the circle if you wanted, but I've learned over time that you really want these dedicated limbs for it if you can help it. Did I never... No, you just don't have... You didn't get reconnected. All of the power's out. because we didn't connect the power here and people have been suffering. You guys good? People are angry. Water's coming back. Probably have paid attention to that. Lawlessness. There's crime at City Hall. All right. Plus 1,000. Do we have that many people move out? I wasn't even paying attention. Where are we at? Yeah, we're catching back up because we dropped back down below Boomtown. There we go. Very, very quickly, they're back. So it's a lawlessness out at the fish port. Crime rate's high. That's interesting. Just because the police station had no power. This should be fine now. Just have to have like a police officer drive by. Yeah. Not as many abandoned buildings as I expected after something like that. We're good. People want to live here. It's in all that leveling up. So where are you headed? Delivering ore to the ice cube factory. The recycling center owns it. Very interesting. We have another little island out here. Don't know how easy it would be to have like an off ramp or something from the bridge, but oh, they clip through. Gotta make this a little bit more realistic. Let's take our bridge here. Just these. There we go. That look okay? Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, it's a little steep. That's realistically steep. Now let's start looking at some of our like traffic measurements. A lot of that congestion we were measuring earlier is kind of solved for. Now this crazy middle commercial area is getting a lot of throughput. Any major issues we'll solve next time. Let's look at our city policies. Oh, and you know what? We need to redraw some of our districts here too. Extend out the residential area. And then we'll claim all this for the commercial area. City Hall, that's going to be included in the residential area. That being said, the districts, I don't really want them to have separate rules right now. Recreational use. Increases police budget, that's fine. Does it raise crime? Reduces crime. Don't have to worry about heat. Recycling centers work with 20% more efficiency. Free Wi-Fi. Reduce mail accumulation. We never did put in our post office. Let's do that now. Post offices. Oh, we did. We put 2 in. That's right. So they're driving around. They're doing their stuff. Whoa! So many people are moving in?